Welcome back to Ace Combat 5. I'll let the game do its talking.
Since we thwarted their invasion, we haven't seen any major offensive operation by the enemy for several weeks. Almost like we're at peace again, eh, people? Anyway, let's start the briefing.
Yuktobanian combat operations have been dormant since their failed large-scale invasion and the loss of their underwater carrier, Sinfaxi. However, there is still concern over a possible infiltration by small-scale forces from the ground and the air. You will split into flights of 2 and carry out patrols in the area from Akerson Hill to the northern coastline.
Okay.
The airspace above the grain fields extending around Akerson is covered by our Ocean AA system. The system automatically fires missiles at any hostile aircraft it detects. Patrol the northern coastline of Akerson Hill, which is out of our AA system's range.
Fair enough, so just patrol. Well, we're basically at peace now, we should be okay, right? I mean, we don't need to bring anything too drastic, or... I mean, it's a good plane, but... we haven't unlocked anything on that yet.
Please choose my plane.
I'm quite concerned about the fact that it says I need air to ground and air to air.
Which plane am I going up in, Captain?
But
Captain, which plane should I
I
use?
think we can give everyone F-16, we'll be fine. I mean, this mission ain't gonna be that
We're
hard,
launching
right?
with this formation then?
Yeah. Anyone got any objections?
War Dog, launch.
It's a decent plane.
That stupid geezer base commander just won't give us a break, will he?
He's relying on us, First Lieutenant Chopper. Hey, congratulations on your promotion, by the way.
That's weird. I don't feel any better.
Hey, you two. What's your current position?
300 miles south of you.
Nowhere will
Roger.
be useful.
Damaged, but the damage is light.
Transmitting aircraft. State your assignment and current status.
We're kind of lost.
Oh, finally, a response. This is the Ocean Air Force transport plane Mother Goose 1. We're flying to the neutral country of North... We have the
Okay.
transmitter set to minimum power. Please come in closer so we can hear.
Okay, let's land on top of the transport plane.
Ah, I think this is you on our radar. Can you see us? We'd like you to guide us
Oh,
to a
there's
safe
some
passage
hexagonal
corridor through
engines.
the AA defenses. We're on a top secret mission and are not transmitting a valid friendly ID signal to the ground-based automatic defense systems.
Well, why are you doing something
As a
stupid
result,
like
a
that?
friendly surface-to-air missile was mistakenly fired at us. We narrowly avoided a direct hit, but our radar system was destroyed, and we can't fly a safe path through the AA system.
Guide the
Okay.
transport plane through the AA system's radar coverage and take it to Akerson Hill. The transport is on a top secret mission, so its ID signal has not been registered in the AA system's database. As a result, if the transport is picked up by the AA system, it may be shot down by our own missile fire. The engagement zone of this ground-based AA system is displayed on your radar. Due to
Ultimately,
combat damage,
you
the
could...
transport's radar system is inoperable, and its maneuverability restricted.
Yep.
Guide the plane
Fine,
so it
but-
stays out of the AA system's engagement zone.
I mean, admit it's IFF. We'll be saying that it's hostile to the ground, so they'll shoot it because it's an unknown. But can't you just give it an IFF that isn't what it actually is?
Command just received multiple radar hits on an enemy formation closing on your position. First bad guys we've seen crossing the pond for a while. Warning alarms are going off like mad, but we're the only ones near enough to intercept them
Okay,
in time.
that should be in the right line.
Hold on, baby. We're coming to your rescue.
Okay, good.
I'm counting
We
on you
reached
two.
unguided bombs.
Blaze, can you see the transport craft?
Yes.
Roger. Keep your eyes on it.
Right.
Okay, I've got him on my radar.
Just like the intelligence said.
Just let them finish.
The radio's picking
It's
up the
okay.
enemy's voice. These guys sound as beautiful as Thunderhead. Sweet as a rose, I tell you.
Don't let up just because it's a transport plane. If we take out this guy, they won't just give us a medal. They'll build a statue in our honor.
Have to get through me first.
Certainly worth that much.
Is that the enemy speaking? What are these guys talking about?
Don't worry about that. We need your escort. We're completely defenseless. Well, now, this is turning out to be a weird little race against the enemy.
So I'm just going to be doing
Brotherhood 1.
rudder
Any
turns,
problems on your
because...
end?
No problems. We'd like to get out of this airspace ASAP.
Right. So, this is actually quite a long time since the last
Fly a
recording,
course that
because
avoids the AA system.
they keep talking over me. Okay, so
Mother Goose 1.
basically,
Push to radio
I
frequency
recorded
136
quite a few
megahertz.
episodes going on this,
Roger,
and the audio was
switching.
corrupted for the whole thing. Which was fine, until I remember I've been saving,
Our own country can be so unfriendly.
and you can't go back. So just go redo the old mission. So I'd start the whole thing over, redo the entire game, and get back to this point to play again. It's not that bad.
Ocean Air Force fighter pilot, can you see us?
Yes,
Roger, please show us the way.
I am showing you the way right now. Only I'd seen that meme years ago. I could actually reference it. Unfortunately, because it's slow,
The fact that we can't see makes this twice as scary.
just follow me. I will avoid flying
That's
anywhere
good.
that'll kill
I'd
you.
appreciate it if you could minimize your turns. My plane's damaged, so I can't put undue stress on the airframe. As much as you can, try to fly in a straight line for me. I'm blind as a bat here.
Yes,
I'm
I'm aware.
AA system activated. Mother Goose 1. Evade.
Looks like we took a hit. Cabin pressure falling.
Idiots.
Warning! We have oil pressure.
I am using the absolute
I'll
minimum.
take the controls. You check the instruments for me. Look forward.
I'm using the absolute minimum to turns. Why is this taking so long?
Okay. It was just a sensor malfunction.
This is like 30 seconds to do this if I was playing properly. But, gotta escort them. Okay, and turn again.
We'll be out of the AA defense system's coverage shortly.
There you go. En route. There probably is a much nastier way to take them, but... Come on. Come on.
This is Mother Goose 1. We've successfully navigated through the AA system. Thank you. However, I'd like to ask for your continued escort.
Enemy spotted on radar. Coming head on. Chopper team has arrived.
Escort shooting down people who are not attacking, right?
Mother Goose 1.
Good. Okay, let's go.
Take care of them. Please separate at maximum speed.
Please, I'm counting on you.
I can't believe I brought planes unguided bombs to an air-to-air fight.
Additional enemy targets on radar.
That's so much better.
Mother Goose 1. Please keep your current vector.
Roger. Roger. Ah, damn it.
Your speed's decreasing.
Who's Roger? Who's causing this trouble?
Mechanical trouble. I'm losing thrust on engine 1.
Hey, I see escort fighters. I thought there weren't going to be any escorts.
Quit gawking outside. Check your power setting.
Yes, Roger. Check your power setting.
Oh, that was a mistake on your part.
Don't let them get away from us.
Chopper engaging.
Archer, engaging.
It just won't stop.
The oil pressure gauge is dropping further.
I'll take a look. You take the controls.
Oh, I think they've got a better plane than me,
Going
actually.
after a helpless transport plane. You ever heard of honor, guys?
Fox 2! Fox 2!
I'm not entirely sure they're interested in honor.
The fire's under control. Automatic.
I still hope that got bailed out. I mean, being opposition's one thing, but...
Problem with the hydraulics.
Ooh, these are toughies.
Come on, we can fly just as well as they can.
It takes 3 missiles to take down a MiG-31. Unlike every other plane.
Yes! Missile hit!
Yep.
This is Edge! I shot one down!
No, you didn't. did 1/3.
The enemy planes are blocking my attack.
Nice kill, kid!
The target's right in front of you. You can practically touch it.
Yeah. Hello, I'm stopping you.
Get the passengers in their seats. Seatbelts on.
Okay, Rowan F-16.
Chopper, Grim.
Outman F-16.
Okay, I'm protecting this transport plane no matter what. I wish this plane had some weapons.
How much more? Why, they're nowhere near range on you.
I can't climb any higher. Let this get away, they're gonna car marshal us.
We'll be okay with these people. Let's leave it to them.
Ooh, you're actually gonna try to survive here. It's fair enough. Oops.
Back in your seat. Don't approach them. Hey, what are you doing? Hey,
Dum dum dum. They had a spy on board.
this is a transport plane. The Mother Goose 1. The captain's been shot. What? There was a spy in the crew. Two of the engines are shut down. Hey, what kind of cargo you got in there? Is it something dangerous? Hey, you there? Our captain's dead. By a straight bullet. Tommy's holding the stick now, but he's just a secretary. He's never piloted a plane before.
Ah, don't worry.
So who are you?
Oh no, that one's actually gonna make range.
I guess you would call me the cargo on this plane. Could you tell me how to control
I
this thing?
don't know how with the engine maxed out. I forgot to do this.
Prepare for emergency landing. Put your flaps down.
Oh, you're going straight up, are you? Into the enemy.
Flap lever in. Is that it? No, that one, Tommy. Pull that one.
We can't go on. Let's move out.
An emergency landing? The ground's full of electric generator
Got them.
windmills. Could you shoot those down for us?
Let's do it.
What?
We've got no other choice.
What?
Let's do it.
Fine.
You still there, ma'am? With a lovely voice? Miss.
First Lieutenant K. Nagase. Sir.
And a lovely...
I'll bring a better plane next time.
And I'm Chopper. That's a good name, too. I like you, man. Tommy's going to try landing now. He's doing his best, but he's never done this before. I don't know if we'll make it, so I just want to thank you before we go.
You'll be okay.
Yes, you'll do fine.
Tommy, those broken windows will be our guide to soon.
Unfortunately, you can only destroy them
The transport plane's got to wait
as
for
and when
us.
they're targeted. Or I'd at least taken out the next one.
This is gonna be difficult. I have to aim carefully.
What, you've never flown a plane before?
These windmills are huge, but they're still a hard target from up here.
Really?
Almost there. You're doing great, Tommy. Those pilots ought to recruit you.
What, flying a massive transport plane with no experience?
Hey,
That's
kid,
pretty
give
impressive.
yourself a headache aiming at every single one. Altitude 100 feet.
I'm not. You can't
Almost
hit
there,
them
I
unless
think.
they've got a target on them.
Mother Goose 1, just keep going.
That's a pretty good runway there. A fine place for a landing. That's a pretty good
Those things
emergency
are pretty
landing,
difficult
I'd
to
say.
land, to be fair.
The transport plane is ready for an emergency landing.
Whoop, Okay, we
This
survived.
is Archer. Surrounding airspace is clear of enemy aircraft. Everything is A-okay.
I think they're down. Yep, they're down.
Mother Goose 1, landing confirmed.
So we're fine. I didn't crash or anything.
Are you alright, Mr. Cargo?
Yeah, I guess.
Don't skip.
That was a
Don't
pretty
skip.
smooth ride, actually.
Mr. Cargo? I've got a question I'd like to ask you.
What is it?
The bird of peace. Did you really have to use that beautiful white bird for this war? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wanted to see your bridge of peace span into outer space.
It's still possible. Thanks to the bird, we're on even terms now. I'm trying to get to North Point because I believe we have a chance.
To hold talks in neutral territory.
Right. Communication is vital.
So I can still believe in you then. I don't want to see any more young men or women lose their lives.
Me neither. Uh-oh, I'm out of fuel.
This is the Ocean Air Force 8492nd Squadron. We observed the emergency landing on our radar. Can you see us? You can leave the rest to us. We'll provide
We
support
can see
until
you.
the transport plane's crew is rescued.
Roger, 8492nd. Take care of them for us.
Sure thing.
Come on, we get a little bit of experience for this plane. And I'm sure Mr. Cargo will be fine. Rennie's not hitting on my pilots.
We've
Should
received
be.
a sitrep from
I can't
Central
shoot him,
Command.
he's the president.
The crew on board the transport plane you encountered during your patrol has been rescued by the 8492nd Squadron. That is currently all the information we have.
Okay.
After my article, The Four Wings of Sand Island, was published to wide acclaim, I grew bolder. Here was a profile view of the base commander, the emperor of this base.
Don't. He's in
And
a
thus
bad mood
ended the
today.
boldness.
If he catches you, he'll have your head.
What happened?
The Arcbird.
Huh?
Well, he's definitely getting more
The
bold.
white bird in outer space, with Yuktobania outclassing us in firepower. It was the President's one trump card in the peace negotiations.
Originally, he wouldn't have been that much of a
And
dick.
now, it's fallen right out of our hands.
So you're saying we don't know how long the war will drag on? The Arcbird. A superweapon capable of attacking from space, far beyond the reach of the enemy. Its power generator was destroyed by explosives planted inside a supply shipment launched from Earth. Once again, the balance of power had tipped toward Yuktobania.
So on the upside, we're winning. Now I'm gonna have to get rid of my campaign save here, because I am not taking that risk again.
Our army is finally ready to conduct a large-scale counterattack against Yuktobania. If we succeed, we'll never have to face the humiliation of those Yukes trampling on our homeland again. The goal of this operation is simple: to invade and occupy the Yuktobanian mainland.
We're going to
Right.
conduct a large-scale
So
amphibious
what happened
assault
to the
against
peace
Yuktobania
talks?
on the Vostok Peninsula. This mission will be called Operation Footprint. The landing force will be selected from the 1st and 2nd Ocean Army Battalions. They will be divided into 4 companies, A, B, C, and D, and transported to the area via landing craft. Upon landing, each division will fan out and destroy the enemy bases scattered throughout the area, then rendezvous and reform into a single large force unit to assault the final target, the fortress. The Yuktobanian defense positions along the coast are tightly dug in, and we have concluded that air attacks alone will not be enough to destroy them.
Little arrows pointing
Therefore,
into them.
Operation Footprint will be a synchronized air and ground attack to neutralize these positions. It is critical that you follow the specific targeting instructions of the ground commander to maximize the effects of your attacks. We are expecting poor
Okay,
weather
carry on.
conditions and fierce resistance from the Yuktobanian defense forces. The
At least
fortress is
they're
protected
home.
by pillboxes and a defensive wall. Provide close air support for the ground forces and get as many soldiers as possible inside.
Okay, we done? Yep.
I wish you the best of luck in battle.
I'd prefer not to be in battle, but as I have little choice. Wow, that barely grabbed me XP for that. It gives you an idea of how much I've had to play the game to unlock stuff. It is ground attack.
Captain, please choose my plane.
Which plane am I going up in, Captain?
I think I'll give you the one after the 522.
Captain, which plane should I use?
Okay, there's a maximum scroll speed.
We're launching with this formation then? War dog,
Yeah,
launch.
sure. I don't see this going wrong.
Blaze, you are cleared for takeoff.
Okay, engines go. Like I said, he looks much nicer with Delta Wing. I'd add some extra undercarriage to take
Altitude restrictions canceled.
obviously.
Return to your mission. Good luck.
I mean, I'm not really a fan of the Raptor. It's not the prettiest plane, but it looks a lot better with a Delta Wing. Ooh, ominous car tower.
Terry, got something I need to tell you.
The enemy's right in front of us, Scott. Save it for later.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
In we come.
Later then.
The 4 companies will now land at their designated beachheads. Commence close air support.
This is Company 2.
Working on
We're
it.
almost at the beach.
Go! Move forward! We're almost there!
And
That's
go.
it! Row! Keep rowing! To hell.
Okay, I'll leave that tent
This is
alone for
Company A.
now.
Landing successful. Deploy the armored vehicles now. Move! Move! Land already! Hit that beach and start running! There's no time to kiss the ground! Enemy facility!
Who's kissing the ground? It's gonna be horrifically dirty.
The rudder's shallower than I thought. Land farther away from the shore.
Okay, we'll get that.
Lost contact with the left flank. Believed to be overrun. Last step. Everybody out.
I really don't want to have to blow up a tent. It's
Our
intense.
attack's getting held up by fierce fire from the bunkers. Halt the enemy fire with an airstrike. We'll charge in at the same time.
Hurry to the
Okay,
designated
can
area
you like
and provide
charge in
close air
now?
support. Activate your radar map to check locations. Landing confirmed. Continue your support.
Okay, going in for the second bunker.
Armored vehicles.
I'll just ignore that sound for now.
Roger. We're hoping to match our timing with the ground forces. Bunkers captured. Thanks for the air support.
I gotta say, these bunkers are the one occasion where you don't straight up kill the opponents. This one, you just sort of get them to run away from the door for a while.
Just shut up, all of you. Get back in your seats.
I'll be there in a second.
I'm retiring after this, so you better not overdo it. Bunkers opening fire again. Retreat! Retreat!
Okay, I'll get that bunker, then I'll come
Requesting
back.
close air support against the remaining bunkers.
Fortress.
Coming
I
back.
didn't learn anything.
Oh, we actually took him out.
Fortress?
Your training didn't cover fortresses? What were you trained
We
in?
haven't reached the front line yet.
Can't penetrate the enemy lines any deeper. It's too dangerous.
Blaze, air attacks can only silence the bunkers temporarily.
Yep, I have noticed.
They can only be destroyed with the aid of the ground forces.
This operation is pointless. These guys are just gonna storm
Does
in
this thing have an aim?
following orders. That's how war is fought. That's why I hate it. How could the president authorize an escalation of the war like this? This is insane. We'll get bogged down in this forever. Hey, that Mr. Cargo guy was the president, right?
That is the assumption, yes.
Back then, man, going in was such a wuss. Damn, it's like they're plowing the ground with bullets.
When it's only the person who has just hopped in the plane into enemy territories not brave? Done.
Attention, overhead aircraft. This is the ground forces. Make sure you don't drop any bombs on us.
We'll try.
Roger. We trust you.
Tank destroyed. Enemy advance contained.
Could you, like, get zone into that bunker so I'm not getting shot?
Confirmed destroyed.
It's some pretty difficult maneuvering to get in after all.
I'm sending reinforcements now. You've got to hold them off. Enemies destroying our positions with air attack.
Just as they believe in me, I will believe in them.
We're coming.
Signal flare from the other side of the peninsula. What's happening?
Requesting immediate close air support. Take out that large bunker from the air.
We're working on it.
We're getting engaged by snipers. Missile hit.
Severe losses.
That's correct. There shouldn't be any enemy forces there.
Fury, there you go.
Enemy facility confirmed destroyed.
I'm not used to using SODs.
You want to play like that, huh?
What is that? Never ate time. Okay, we can handle a
Sending in
hog.
their best. Watch yourselves out there.
Okay, I can't handle a hog.
Are the pilot yourself with Cinemaxi mixed in there somewhere?
Requesting air bombardment.
Can we, like, answer them?
We can't defend this area just by ourselves.
Requesting immediate close air support.
Oh, nope, the other one's bad.
They're attacking from the air like the last time.
Stay where you are. I'm evaluating our options. I'm not sure about this.
It's not working.
Any word from the recon team yet? Box 2.
Okay, I don't know how the standoff dispenser works.
I'm aware of the situation. Sending tanks your way.
I'll just use missiles. They work.
Visibility's low. Stay alert.
They're less fancy, but they work, so, you know.
Yes, this is all according to the textbook. We can do it.
What textbook? You earlier said you were trained for nothing for this.
I'm gonna cry. Blaze, box 2. Missile hit.
You missed. Adjust sights 100 south.
They're firing. Here they come.
Really, you need to tell me that?
Running to the back.
I think I was aware I missed.
Box 2. Box 2. Missile hit.
Did that one just appear behind our lines? Okay, fair enough. No, we're not going to kill the company commander.
Show your hands or everyone, settle down. Let's wait for the captain's orders.
4 bunkers remaining.
Oh no, that one wasn't going to kill our commander.
Enemy's position.
I can't tell what's going on.
Please, take out the bunker.
Target hit.
Don't stop. Keep going. Keep going.
Does that idiot captain realize the bullets don't all come from the front?
What's happening? Report status.
I think you'll find most of the time bullets do come from the front.
This is company D. I have a favor to ask. Could you phone our monster of a captain?
Oh no, that's the one I thought it was. No, not going to bomb your captain.
I was just kidding. Here's the plan mail. We gotta think of something else.
Did you know? My older brother's down there. What? You should have told me that earlier, you moron. Where is he? No, they all look the same.
Companies A and B currently engaging enemy bunker. The area is secured. Thanks for the support.
It's kind of nice to have friends down below.
3 bunkers remaining.
I can assure you I would not want anyone involved in this. I think we've taken out the other bunker now.
Missile hit.
Nope.
Warning. Enemy radar is tracking your every move. Box 2. Box 2.
Well, the only time I ever call it, it's called immediately by the game. its way. Ooh, good shot. Okay, good, but what are my standoff dispensers doing? Down again. I mean, it's not as good as...
We're gonna run all the way to that pillbox. Artillery fire from the bunkers. Move the vehicles back.
Okay, run away back.
I think we've already disabled that pillbox. Keep moving. 2 bunkers remaining. Locked on. SOD, launch.
Hopefully they do something this time. There you go. Dealt with. I don't know who, but sure. If they're brave enough to try.
Just do what you were trained to do, and you can win this.
Surprisingly inaccurate missiles.
Stay calm and assume command. Insubordination is grounds for a court-martial. I don't care. I'm not going to take any more orders from that guy. Commence counterattack. Don't let anyone get by.
As you can see, a highly professional military we brought with us.
I'll go first. Follow me. Fancy? That? Report damage status. All enemies inside the bunkers cleared away.
Ooh, heck, that's a range and a half.
Amazing. I don't think I'll ever be as good as Blaze.
One bunker remaining.
Really? Because when I was redoing this, I left the game for you to go pilot on your own. You're the only person who managed to hit anything.
Allied planes, we're moving into position to attack the last bunker. We're requesting close air support against the remaining bunkers. Let's finish this. Radar, Fox 2, bandits in gun range. We'll be all right now. Continue the advance. Warning, the enemy's locked onto you.
What enemy?
So the enemy's finally made it to our mainland, huh?
Missile evaded.
Well, you started the war.
I knew you guys had it in you. Keep it up. Enemy landing confirmed. Request permission to fire.
I mean, you're worried about firing now? You're late.
Useless. Enemy tag at 5 o'clock. Range 800. Bunkers opening fire again. Retreat.
Where's the range on these? 15k?
SOD, launch.
Fine, I'll fly some air sports.
Enemy amphibious force has begun advancing. Bandits in gun range.
Begun advancing. That's a significant advance already.
Enemy defensive fire decreasing. We're almost there.
Yeah, that's good, because I really am running out of missiles.
Back into the sea. Splash one. SOD, launch. Enemy's advanced all the way here.
Okay, it'll do.
What? Break through that line with our current manpower? That's insane. Those are the orders?
There's nothing there, just go.
Stupid newbie. This isn't some textbook war game. Attention all forces. All bunkers silenced. We've captured the entire fortress. Did you copy that, Air Force? We really appreciate all your support. All right.
No problem.
Things are a bit calmer now.
Let's go above this bad weather.
Scott, look in the breast pocket, sir. You forgot your lucky charm, didn't you? Oh, man, you're right. Why didn't you tell me? I didn't want you to get all rattled. Besides, it's about time to stop relying on that thing.
I gotta say, it does look much prettier than the standard. Look, my judgment wins on looks. Shouldn't, but did.
After intense fighting, the landing force captured and secured the fortress target. Thanks to the success of Operation Footprint, we have secured the southeastern coast of Yuktobania. We've decided to make the fortress our first forward base on Yuktobania as we expand our combat operations inside the country. After we complete construction of our defensive positions, our ground forces will continue their advance to the final target, the capital city of Sinigrad.
And I never did blow up that tent. Someone may have got it, but I didn't. Okay, so I'm going to finish up there. That's quite a good record for it, but okay. So I'm going to finish up here. Thanks for coming and like, and see you next time.